Hi folks, Phil Strout here. Hey, I want to talk to you a little bit about Project Timothy. Project Timothy is a gathering every summer of young people, teenagers and teen workers, but principally teenagers, and it's a 10-day training, or 7 to 10-day training for young people that are willing to serve as teenagers, but serve as teen leaders in their churches. Christian Dunn, our national youth leader, actually, for the Vineyard USA, he started many years ago with this idea of Project Timothy, a discipleship thing, an intense thing. And he has, over the last several years, literally there's hundreds and hundreds of young people that have gone through Project Timothy. It's teaching, it's participation with the teenagers that are leaders and they're willing to be leaders. They're learning how to write short sermons. They go to the streets. They do ministry. They learn how to pray. They learn how to give. They learn how to worship. They learn how to do spiritual warfare. They learn about the life of the church. It's a greenhouse. It's one of those 1 week intensives. And you have to have a commitment. If teenagers are going to go to that, it means they're willing to go back to their home church and for the next year participate in the leadership of their youth group. This isn't theoretical. It's not hypothetical. This is going on. Literally on the East Coast, there's hundreds of young people that have gone through the Project Timothy. Now there's Project Timothy I think in Minnesota. There's Project Timothy in Colorado. There's Project Timothy in Kansas City in the Midwest. I think there's some Project Timothy's moving towards California, some Project Timothy's in the South. It's a region. Each region could do a Project Timothy until we could get it in 40, 50, 60 different cities. I can imagine there'll come a day that Project Timothy will just be the normal language of Vineyard, how we participate in this thing with our young people, with our teenagers. From there, we also have something that has been developed and been basically in the experimental and the developmental piloting program, a thing called HLI, Heroic Leadership Institute. If you're familiar with YWAM, Youth with a Mission, and what they call the DTS, the summer training that they did, the discipleship training that they do, DTS, the Assembly of God had Master's Commission. But over several years ago, at Pathway Vineyard, we began this pilot program with the desire that eventually it would just be available to cities all over the United States, where it is a 1 year intensive discipleship program. It's basically, the structure is the core values of the Vineyard, and then we took the spiritual formation from Ignatian spirituality, took those pillars of Ignatian spirituality, we worked that into a curriculum that is just, it's a game changer for young people. Well, it's no longer theoretical nor hypothetical. Why? Because there's more than 100 young adults that have already gone through and lived a year in this. They are now starting to spread out. They're ending up on church staffs. They're ending up back at universities or going to universities. They're doing internships. So Project Timothy that I just mentioned and HLI, you see there's a natural progression even in the Vineyard pilgrimage.